In 1999, when the former Dolphin Coast Transitional Council, DCTC, was faced with massive water losses, a failing sewer network, unreliable water services, as well as the need to finance infrastructure upgrades for the projected growth, DCTC entered into a private-public partnership with Source Services to form South Africa's first public-private partnership in water services. And Siza Water was created to operate the 30-year concession contract. Since opening our doors 20 years ago, Siza Water has tripled its staff complement and accumulated a number of remarkable industry accolades while leading the way in corporate social development and staff training. Taking note of the turnaround in water management in the area, then President Thabo Mbeki personally visited Siza Water, praising the public-private partnership for its innovative approach to managing water services.
I think it's a momentous occasion from the early days of being a water service provider to now being a very mature company. It's also a very proud moment in the history of the company, one that I think needs to be celebrated because we've done great things in terms of stabilizing the water services to the Dolphin Coast.
Over the years, Siza Water underwent a few shareholder changes, but the quality of service to the community remained first class, with the management team continuously learning from the former international shareholders. In 2007, Source sold its shares to Cascal, and in 2010, we rebranded to become Semcorp Siza Water. At the time, our other shareholders were Semcorp, Metropolitan Life, who later sold their shares to Mergence, and the Siza Water Employees Share Trust. In 2019, marking 2 decades of water management on the Dolphin Coast, Siza Water entered a new era by joining hands with South African Waterworks, SAW, who purchased the entire shareholding of Semcorp. This was then followed by the acquisition of Silulumanzi from Semcorp to also fall under the banner of SAW. In 2014, the company achieved the proud milestone of becoming South Africa's #1 water service provider as per DWS 2014 Blue Drop results. This followed previous Blue and Green Drop accreditations, as well as winning the Wilson Award of Excellence. Siza Water also holds ISO certifications for quality management, environmental management, and health and safety management systems. And Siza Water leads the way in providing clean water to customers.
The solutions we brought to the North Coast initially were to get a water system and sanitation system to be efficient. And we worked on that in the early days with regard to our pipe replacement programs, pressure management systems, our efficiency in terms of responding to complaints for services, responding to getting the overall services more efficient. And as we progressed, we looked at optimizing our efficiency of the overall system in terms of energy reduction, in terms of water loss reduction.
Being one of the fastest developing nodes in South Africa, Balito's water infrastructure needs to keep up with rapid development, and Siza Water has consistently stayed ahead of the wave with our proactive and innovative approach to water management.
Siza Water, not only in terms of the supply of water, the supply of quality of water, but also making the application processes easier, making sure that developers that want to come and invest in our area are dealt with speedily and professionally, recognizing the importance of those developers for our regional economy. That's where Siza Water set themselves apart.
When the property boom between 2003 and 2008 occurred, that included developments such as Simbiti, Balito Business Park, Lifestyle Centre, etc. Siza ensured that water and sanitation infrastructure was upgraded to facilitate the growth in the area. Many infrastructure upgrades as well as new assets were built incorporating latest technologies in design, constructions, as well as to drive operational efficiency. Siza Water's exemplary mitigation of the crippling 2014 to 2016 drought raised eyebrows on national level, with calls for others to follow its example. while the taps ran dry in other supply areas in KwaZulu-Natal and in the rest of South Africa. Siza Water invested approximately 30 million rands into building a 3 million litre per day water recycling plant that kept Ballito's water supply uninterrupted, thereby ensuring the local economy could continue with assurance of water supply and thereby saving hundreds of jobs. Because of Siza Water's proactive approach to mitigating the effects of the worst drought in 100 years, the construction of the Ballito Junction Regional Mall went ahead unhindered, and Ballito residents and the thousands of holiday makers that descended on the town over the Ballito Pro as well as summer holidays had running water. As the Dolphin Coast continues to rapidly develop, Siza Water recognized the need to further expand existing water infrastructure. An extension of the Tafeni Reservoir, an additional capacity of 2.5 million litres, is expected to be concluded before the end of 2019. This reservoir, as well as the Sheffield Water Waste Treatment Works, will provide assurance of supply to developments such as Brettonwood, Mount Richmore, Elaleni, Zululami, and the Greater Sheffield area. One of Siza Water's core values is staff training and development. We encourage and provide opportunities for our staff to train and develop their skills to qualify as plumbers, electricians, fitters, and many more.
Njengamanje hayi angisasebenzi umsebenzi bengizaqala ngoba manje sengoplumber kuqala kade ngingene ngi-general assistant. Kuhle ukusebenzela le nkampani ngoba iyakwazi ukukunikeza ama-benefit ukuthi ungayitholi umuntu ongathi usebenzelane egcineni.
Many of our staff have gone on to open their own successful businesses, creating jobs in the area and taking advantage of opportunities to do contract work for Siza Water.
I started in the town board, Ballito town board, and when Siza Water opened up as the first private water company, we had that opportunity to get transferred over to Siza Water, which I jumped at. We started as a meter reader, and then from there I went forward to get plumbers training. From there I got into plumbing and eventually got my trade test done and became a qualified plumber. As you see now, I've got 11 staff working under Double Ridge, which is also contracted to Siza Water at the moment. If you look at the extended family, Siza Water is supporting quite a bit of people. And I don't know how to say thanks to Siza Water, but I can guarantee you my commitment to this company is utmost.
Another one of Siza Water's core values is women empowerment, and as such, we strive to involve more women in our business at all levels. At Siza Water, women are equal to men and are given equal training and job opportunities.
Me as Petronella from the college to study towards to being an electrician artisan, so they helped me a lot. They don't give us that feeling that you must go home and sit and being housewife. Our office is in kitchen, if you can understand it. Then we fit to the puzzle.
The succession plan, it also enables me especially to get into my supervisor's feet and see what he goes through and what, like in leading people, getting to see the other side of work, because leading people is not as easy as it looks. So I'm appreciative of being given an opportunity to lead and also to show my leadership skills, if I may say.
My highlights is that when getting an emergency, the communication, there are more communication that make a job to be successful. I wish Siza Water to be expanded, to get more employees, more staff.
As a socially responsible company, Siza Water places a high value on education. Siza Water's bursary fund gives the youth an opportunity to make a success of themselves, their communities, and the country. Since it was launched in 2014, an average of 5 students per year from within the Siza Water concession area have attained a tertiary education. Priority is given to courses related to engineering, financial management, town and regional planning, and environmental management.
It's been an incredible journey when I look back. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today if it wasn't for Siza Water. And I thank Siza Water for all that they've done, for being there for me, for making sure that I'm okay financially in this field that I am in, and for helping me grow into the person I am today.
The Siza Water Youth Community Development Fund continues to support local projects that add value to the communities within the concession area. By 2019, the amount channeled towards social development aspects like creches, schools, sports clubs, old age homes, non-profit and environmental organizations, approximately 4 million rands. Many children from underprivileged areas go to school on an empty stomach, which limits their ability to concentrate and learn at school. Celebrating Mandela Day in 2017, Siza Water built a breakfast kitchen for the Tindley Manor Primary School so that every child in the school can start the day with a meal. As part of the 20th anniversary social projects, Siza Water built a second classroom at Shaya Moya Creche. The new classroom enabled the creche to meet the contrasting educational needs of the various age groups. Siza Water continues to host annual educational programs like Cell C Take a Girl Child to Work Day and Water Week to educate the community on the importance of conserving water. Through Siza Water's participation in the Cell C Take a Girl Child to Work Day, 200 girls have by 2019 been exposed to careers in water management. Building a strong business means building people, a principle Siza Water takes to heart. We have over the years built a terrific complement of loyal staff members, 3 of which have been with us since the very beginning.
My highlights are definitely the progress and the achievements of all my colleagues that I've been able to see through the last 20 years. Some of them started without a matric, some of them started just as a general assistant and grew on to become qualified artisans, even becoming supervisors.
Ushintsho libe khona kimina sengihambile ngayo ku-Abet School ngakwazi ukuthi ngazi ulimi lwesingisi ngakwazi ukuxhumana nama-customer.
That's Siza Water when it comes to training. They know how to train, they send everyone on training and advance everybody within the company.
It has been an amazing journey. Honestly, I have been faced with daily challenges, and it has helped me to learn so much about the water industry, which has helped me to grow from a customer service officer to a customer service supervisor, and finally as a customer service manager. I have a passion dealing with customers, and that's what helped me to grow within the company.
All of the commitments we make to our shareholders, to our customers and other stakeholders will only be possible if we're able to have committed, dedicated staff. And that's what we have. We have a very dedicated team. We have a team of individuals that take their jobs very, very seriously and are passionate about what they do. And I think that's what serves us well and makes us different to other service providers. So a huge thanks to staff and their families for the great sacrifices they make in ensuring that we deliver services.
Happy birthday to Siza! Happy birthday to Siza!